IGN has been going hard in the paint for Ubisoft over the past month or so. Like every day, there's something new with them defending Ubisoft and their games. The big two that they've really been going out of their way to defend is, of course, Star Wars Outlaws and Assassin's Creed Shadows. More so Star Wars Outlaws because that game comes out at the end of the month. I think on the 25th is when this game finally drops. Now, Assassin's Creed Shadows is a little bit further away. It comes out in like October, I think. So this game should be pretty close to done. It should be done, actually, because it ships in 20 days or so. So it should be finished, but I don't think that's the case. I've seen 2 preview builds. IGN has shown them both, and there's obviously AI issues with this game, and there's frame rate problems. At least on whatever version they're showing, there's frame rate problems. So this game is a half-baked mess. And like I said, this is separated from the criticism of the main character, who, by the way, this is a much more flattering picture, but she still looks bad. So you have the director of the game, the creative director, come out and say that it's not worth engaging with these people that criticize Kay's looks. They're doing it in bad faith. This comes from an interview that he did with the Washington Post, where they asked about the discourse that some are pushing on social media that Kay isn't attractive enough. His response: don't give that conversation attention. Kay is meant to be approachable, a petty thief who ends up barreling through this story, making bad decisions and centered with a lot of humor, humility, and toughness. What's more important to me, that's more important to me, and she's beautiful. Come on. She looks like a Vulcan, like a man Vulcan. Okay, so listen, this is a fake character. This is not a real woman, all right? Nobody's feelings should be getting hurt. Now, they've tried to push this on the actress, and this is not what the actress looks like. And I talked about this briefly in yesterday's video, and I should have shown what she looks like, even though I've shown her before. I should have done that, so I'm going to do that now. The reason that a lot of people are talking about this is because they obviously made massive changes to the actress that they used for motion capturing. And it doesn't make any sense to me why they changed her face. So on the left is the real face behind the face. And she's pretty. This would have been fine. I don't understand. Well, actually, I do understand why they didn't use her face. Well, because, to have another pretty face would make a certain group of people very upset. Because they'll never look feminine like this. They can't. That's not how they were born. And because of that, there seems to be some kind of push in the video game industry where we need to make women look gender neutral. They very obviously changed this woman's face. They changed her nose. They changed her eyebrows. They changed her cheeks. They changed her chin. The lips look around the same, but the chin, the cheeks, the eyebrows, the nose, all of that has been changed. They even gave her a crooked nose. I don't know if you can tell, but if you look up towards the end of her nose over by her eyes, you can see that there's like a bend there. They went out of their way to try to ugly her up. This isn't the only picture I'm going to show you. There's more. Here's another one. And what's funny is they'll say, we didn't change her face. That's the same face. Like, you're stupid. Like, bitch, I can see. I can see. And look at her eyebrows. Don't those look like Vulcan eyebrows? They're not the same. They're not the same. And it's funny to me. They'll come out and say, well, it's harder to do a woman's face. You sure about that? How come the man's faces look pretty much spot on every time. It's only with the women that they do this. And that's why, yeah, I do think they're trying to make them all gender neutral. Right? And I'm just saying that. Obviously, there's games where this doesn't happen, but it's mostly a thing in AAA games, and I wish I had it on hand. There's a meme that's got a lot of the modern Western female characters in it, and they all have these masculine features now. But to sit there and tell me that this is the same face unaltered, that's disingenuous. People can see. It's a lie. These are not the same. Well, there's resemblance there, but that's because they used her face and then they changed her up. Here's another one. So this is AI making the face on the right more like the actress. If she looked like the picture on the right, I don't think we would be having these conversations about what she looks like. And they're so disingenuous, they don't want to talk about it because they know everybody's right. So they just call you a misogynist and all the usual playbook names that they go after people with because you don't accept their horse shit. And honestly, this is not even the major conversation to have right now. Talking about the half-baked gameplay and mechanics in this game, I think, are more important than this because the game is broken and they're just going to release a broken game. Now, maybe they'll fix it. Maybe over the next 2 weeks, we will get a beautiful day one patch that fixes everything, but somehow I doubt it. I think usually these kind of last-minute things create more bugs. But we'll see. Maybe it'll run fine. But judging from the play builds that I've seen in these preview videos, this game looks like it's going to be a mess. But they want to shut all that down and focus on this now, which is funny. I do wonder what the pre-order sales for this game look like. I think it'll be really interesting to see how this game sells, what the Steam count is when it launches, because I'm pretty sure this game is going to be on Steam. In fact, let me double check. No, it is not. It's not going to be on there. So it's what? It's going to be in the Epic's game store? Oh, that's going to help sales. That's going to help sales, I'm sure. So, yeah, this game is a hard pass for me. Now, if you want to buy the game, that's up to you. I'm done with Ubisoft. I've been done with them for a while. This year has been the nail in the coffin with them for me, but to sit there and say people are being disingenuous, this is mostly what they do when they talk about it. They're talking about the fact that she didn't use the actual actress's face. I don't think there would be any conversation around this if you'd use her actual face. Because on the right, she looks pretty good. It's fine. But they decided to completely change her face to make a certain segment of the population happy. And that's not the segment that really brings in any money at all. In fact, when you cater to the mob and to the losers, you usually end up becoming a loser. So enjoy this shithole you've put yourself in, Ubisoft. Anyway, IGN, big shills, no surprise. It's just funny to see this stuff, and it's fun to talk about. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.